everyone. Today has been one of those days, and actually past like a couple of weeks, like a week and a half. It's been one of those week and a halves. I've been having a hard time to make time to do anything, and thankfully I ended up a work project on Friday, and it went very well, and that was something that was stressing me out for the past few months. Hi Rich, how are you? So I decided to do this quickly. I don't have a lot of time, but there's a little bit of a break in my schedule, so I thought I'll do a quick live. What are you wearing for your scent of the day, Doc? And is it still raining in UK? UK. Said it very Britishly. Work today. Yes. Working, but it's just, well, why is it a holiday in elsewhere? You're wearing vintage lidge. That sounds good. I don't know if it's holiday anywhere else. Is it like is this a Memorial week for bank holiday? No, not for us. We had the holiday. We had the long weekend last weekend. That was Victoria Day, so which apparently you guys don't celebrate. But here in Canada, we celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday. Anyways, it's a holiday for America too. Oh, I see. Well, that kind of explains why everybody in my DMs are up and at it at 7 o'clock in the morning and they're fighting. Anyways, I've had that. Like, I asked, I was like, oh my God, is this full moon today? Like, there's a bunch of admin issues that I've had to deal with so far, like starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is like kind of way too early for those things. But anyways, I am wearing a Le Labo Thé Noir 29. Doc, have you tried that? If you tried it, let me know what you think of it. Good day center today was Bellamy. Very nice. I have Bellamy vetiver, but I've never smelled Bellamy regular. I ended up, actually on the weekend, I ended up buying a bottle of Kelly Kalish from, I really liked it. I got a little thing of it, what do you call that? Like a travel spray, and I quite liked it. And I was like, yes, we are getting this. So I ended up getting a bottle of that one, which I really like. Hi, Amir Delkhosh. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you, Amir. I like your last name, Amir Delkhosh. Amir is Persian too. I know. Hi, Yusuf, how are you? So today I'm wearing Le Labo Thé Noir 29. That was launched in 2015 from Le Labos. I'm Persian too, Amir. The nose behind this fragrance is Frank Volkel. I don't know how to say the name. If you have tried any of the Le Labos, like a Thé Noir, let me know what you think of it. I have been trying to go through my Le Labo collection and see what I like, and if there's anyone that I want to get rid of. And I put this on this morning. I think I went really heavy-handed on the spray. Like I did like spray, I don't know, probably 10 times. I felt like that was too much for it. Partly because there's some sort of sweetness in this fragrance, and I don't know where the sweetness coming from. I have few suspects here. So the notes in the fragrance is fig, bay leaf, bergamot, cedar, vetiver, musk, tobacco, and hay. And sometimes when you, like, hay can come across quite sweet to me. Hi, sir. Hay can come across quite sweet to me, and maybe that's one of the contributors, or like maybe, and the fig in this, I don't get the fig, kind of like a philoxicus, what's that, philoxicus or something from the diptyque. I don't get that from this. It is more kind of like the fig and Pearl Imperial from Guerlain. You know, I feel like that's a little bit more in that way. It's more fruity fig rather than all green fig. Hi, Christy, how are you? What's my job? I'm a mom full-time. And anyway, so it comes across a little bit sweet to me, and I think when I sprayed like 10 times and stuff like that, um, it, uh, it is just too much. So, but as it settled, it has developed really, really nicely, and I'm kind of enjoying it. That kind of sweet hay, if it's done proper, it's something for me. Um, so, anyways, from this, the most I get is the fresh opening of the bergamot, and I don't get bay leaf out of this. Bay leaf, we use it. I don't know if anyone else uses bay leaf in cooking, but we usually, my mom taught me to throw a couple bay leaf when I'm cooking chicken to get that kind of a funky smell out of that. But that's pretty much where I use bay leaf for. I don't smell bay leaf in this one. There's fig. I guess that kind of part of sweetness that it gives to it. Mid notes are musk, vetiver, and cedar. I hardly smell any vetiver. And there's tobacco and hay. Tobacco, if there is quite subtle. Now, to be honest, the fragrance is called Thé Noir, and I would expect it to smell like something like a black tea that we drink back home in Iran. And no, it doesn't remind me of that one at all. Like, if anything, maybe, yeah, it just don't remind me of any black tea, really. It's mostly like the sweets that you would have the black tea that smell that smells like it. Hi, Joshan, how are you? Yeah, so I think this would be a keeper, but I'm glad that I have it in 50 ml and it's not a huge bottle because I don't know how often I would use it. But it's a keeper. I like it. So this one is safe for now in my collection. A nice one, I'd say it's probably a nice one for nice one for until it gets really, really hot, and I'm gonna Dunham tea scent. You know, I'm curious about that one too. Like, you've mentioned it a few times, and I've never, I've never made time to take a look at it. And so since we have it here, I'm gonna take a look. And where is the brand from? Oh, Dunham. Oh, okay. So there's a bunch of them actually. Oh my God, there's lots of. Let's see. Let's see the house. I don't even know if I'm saying the name right. Scent of today, Jean Couturier, 1981. Ooh, it's a great year, 1981. Danam is a fine fragrance house from Vietnam. Rooted in beauty of nature, Danam fragrances inspire calmness and delight with a commitment to artisanal craftsmanship. So there's lots of perfume houses from Vietnam. Partly is because when you are buying like a brand names in Vietnam, like Eau de Guerlain or Chanel or whatever, they're taxed at 100%. So the price of them are super, super expensive. So it's kind of a motivation for perfumers in the country to put out perfumes, and it has been. I've been seeing more and more Vietnamese houses. Anam Activity chooses recycled material for packaging and allocates a portion of its earning to enhance the lives of children in Vietnam through select charities. Oh, very noble. The brand's debut collection is Enchanting Vietnam, is a tribute and a personal interpretation of the elements found in Vietnam's rich heritage. Very interesting. Oh, very interesting. There are a bunch of stuff. Like, there are, how many fragrances are in there's 18 fragrances that it's on Fragrantica. Oh, so they have Vietnamese coffee. Vietnamese coffee is one of my favorite coffees ever. I don't know if you guys ever had Vietnamese coffee. No, Paroli. I'm just trying to go through my Le Labos and see the ones that I want to keep and the ones that I'm getting rid of. So they've done two sets, Vietnam sample sets, and Japan too. Oh, interesting. Vietnamese coffee is my favorite coffee. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had Vietnamese coffee, but if you haven't, you should try. Like, that coffee is to die for. And especially with condensed milk. Oh, that's so good. And they have I think this scent, didn't it win some sort of award, this Vietnamese coffee one? I think I've seen it win some sort of award. And then there's the, oh yeah, so let's see what are the notes in this one. Yeah, there's a note of condensed milk. Oh my goodness, I kind of want to try this one. Actually, I've seen someone who's doing the pre-orders for this brand in one of my groups. Now I'm gonna have to go back and take a look. So there's a chapter 1, I guess that's Enchanting Vietnam. You're right, Christy. And then there's another one that is Japanese. So there's Arashiyama, Hinoki Meditation, Japanese Whiskey, Kimono, Matcha Soft Serve, Moonlight Samurai, Sakura Snow, Strawberry Mochi, Tokyo Nights. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'd be Sakura Snow. Very alluring. What's the, oh, there's a note of snow. No, what does snow smell like? But there's a smell when you snow. I don't know if you guys have lived somewhere that snows a lot, but when snow starts to melt, there's a smell to that. Maybe it's just a sensation, I don't know, but I quite like that one. I have a sweet tooth, yes. So I have a big sweet tooth. Monsoon, that's why I can't ever do low carb diet or like whatever, keto or whatever. It's not mine. I'll just literally die. Like I am not a huge carnivore either. Like I'm a kind of casual meat eater. If it is there, I don't mind it, but I can go without it. And I just not like that. I can't live without my carbs, and that's not, I guess it's not very good. Hi, Sagar. Monsoon tea and matcha soft serve. I've heard good things about the Vietnamese coffee one. Yes. That sounds like there are lots of good things. Lots of good things about those ones. This one is very interesting. The Sakura Snow. The notes are. I wonder if I could do. I wonder if they have. Do they have a sample set? I wonder. Yeah. You said there's a sample set, right? Like I'm gonna see if I can get a sample set of these because they look very interesting. The notes on this one is cherry blossom, white musk, lily, snow, solar notes, and juniper berries. Very interesting. Hi, Delise. Scent of the day, Ojana from Roja. Yeah, I never tried that one. Is Roja coming with something new? I think they have like a Isola Sun or something. $59. Oh, that's cheap as shit. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I think Parfum Exquise has them. Like I've seen these bottles. To me, they look like on the website when I was looking. I was like, what are these things that they look like? The Chanel number 5. It came the low like a thing, like with the special edition. It looked like that. Yeah, another soul fragrance. Oh, $59. You can't go. Is that for sample set or the bottle? I wonder if it's for, probably for the sample set. I'm gonna take a look and see if they have it on Parfum Exquise. If you haven't bought anything from Parfum Exquise, they are a Canadian retailer and they are very, very good. And the owner of Parfum Exquise is Dimitri. I know Dimitri through fragrance groups, and he's an awesome guy. And they ship to Canada and US. Let's see. I've seen something. Perfumes, maybe. Let's see if they have them. I think I saw something from them. It might not be that. Oh, yes. They do have them. And God, they are cheap. No, those are the samples starting from this. It's okay. So for 50 ml, the price of 50 ml is 220 Canadian, I think. And it's a little bit on pricey side for a 50 ml, but looks like crystal flakes. Yes. Like it is interesting. It's interesting that and they have, I think Parfum Exquise has matcha soft serve, strawberry mochi, sakura snow, and full breakfast, Vietnamese coffee, and white rice. Those are the ones that they have. I wonder if they have a sample set of those. Anyways, yeah. From other tea scents, what are the other tea scents? This has been like It's one of my people have been talking a lot about them. Like I have obviously Elizabeth Arden's green tea. I love Elizabeth Arden's green tea. There's Bulgari tea one. I can't remember which one it is. There's a Bulgari that has a tea one. There is what else has a tea? There's Te Yulong. That's from Armani Privé, and that's a good one as well. I really want something that smells like a lavender Earl Grey tea, and I have not come up with that. Anything that smells closer to that, because I really like the lavender in like a cream of Earl Grey. That would be my favorite tea. I haven't come across anything that smells like that. Eau Parfum line from Bulgari. Yes. Eau Teber. Yeah. Yes. The problem with tea, and then there's the tea cashmere, but it's not a great one. I don't feel like that's something, let's see, that's something that I'd be interested into. Hold on. Oh, there's all sort of different teas. Oh, let's say Earl Grey tea. I want to see what are the perfumes with Earl Grey tea notes. Oh, well, I don't know any of these things. There's a Ganache Parfums Pearl Grey. Le Couvent Maison Parfum Aqua Sacré. Oh, interesting. Angelo's Creations. I don't know any of these brands. There's one. This brand called Botanis, I want to say, or Botanica. I don't know how you say this brand, the name of this brand. I tried it at 50 ml. It's Botanicae, and apparently one of their fragrances is called Highlands that has a Earl Grey tea note. Very interesting. I may have to look into that. Then there is Miller Harris Lost in the City. Never tried that one. I don't know what that's about. From more known ones. That's about it. There aren't a lot of Earl Grey tea notes in the fragrances. But if you know anyone that smells like that, like I want something with Earl Grey and lavender, just let me know. I guess there are a bunch of other teas like you could get. I guess the notes of teas are all sort of green teas, matcha tea, oolong tea, just tea in general. Oh, the other good tea one is the Neroli Ultra Noir. There are a bunch of, actually this one is good too, like the Eccentric Molecules number 1 plus black tea. That's a good one. I guess Outre-mer has one called Tokyo Tea. And there's Imperial Tea by Kilian. I've never tried that one. What else is there? There's Lees, the brand Lees, Liis, has Ethereal Wave that has a tea note. I've never tried that one. Floricu, The Moon and I, never tried that one. Nest Indigo, I have tried Nest Indigo, and I think Nest Indigo has been discontinued. That's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and it was relatively cheap when it was available. So, what else is in there? Bulgari Eau Parfumette Blanc. So that's the line that they're talking about. I'm Coming Home from Floricu. Tender Light from Estée Lauder. Sans Artifice from Givenchy. Te Yulong. Oh, and then Wulong Cha from Nishane. Wulong Cha from Nishane is a nice one. I have tried that one and I like it. That's one I want to try. Molecule 1 plus black tea. Yes, it's a gorgeous one. Floricu is great, but not worth the price. Yes, absolutely, it doesn't worth the price. I always, if I get them, it's going to be on discounters. I'm not going to get it full price. An umbrella for 2, correct. What else is in here? Let's see. So I don't know if you guys know, you probably, all of you know, like by now that you're watching, but you can go on Fragrantica and, when you click on search and search by notes, then you can enter a note and it will list all the fragrances that have that note, which is kind of nice to kind of go through sometimes. And sometimes if in that search, if you can specify like fragrances from my list, the ones that I have, and then it will just pull out all your fragrances that have that certain note, which is kind of nice. Just trying to look and see if there's anything that we know of in here. Oh, there's the Blue Madeleine. I tried from Atelier des Ors. I've tried Blue Madeleine. I liked it, but I don't know if it was worth the price. If I find it at a really good price, I may get a bottle of that one. Mixed Emotions by Byredo says has tea note. I don't know. There's Teascape from Maison Martin Margiela. Never tried that one. There's so many with just the tea. Oh, and then there's Russian tea. Oh, this is very good. Mask Milano Russian tea. I bought Paroli's Mask Milano Russian tea, and I absolutely love that one. And that one is actually the one that I would say is the closest to kind of the tea that I would like. And it's more reminder of the black tea for me. The bottles are beautiful though. Yes, they are. The bottles are like, you know, a piece of art. And let's see, the Russian tea by Mask Milano. It's a 2014 fragrance. And nose behind it is Julian Rasquinet. And the notes are black tea, leather, mint, birch, incense, raspberry, black pepper, immortelle, labdanum, and a magnolia. And even though this here doesn't talk about anything sweet, but it has enough sweetness in it, but also that beautiful black tea note that I quite like in this one. Russian tea, I want to try. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. I bought Paroli's, and I really, for a really good price, and I really like that one. Let's see what else is in here that we know of. Apparently Sniff, the brand Sniff, has one called Golden Ticket. Interesting. I may have to take a look at that one. L'Occitane en Provence Thé Vert. I have this one and I quite like this one. I kind of use it once in a while, sometimes as a room spray and sometimes as actually just perfume. But that's a nice one as well. Yeah, so then there's one from Elizabeth Arden, is Green Tea Lavender. I want to try that one and see what it smells like. It should be inexpensive anyways. James Healy has Mont Fresh in there. I don't know. Is that for those of you who have tried James Healy Mont Fresh? Is that tea like? I don't know. Hi Mitra, how are you? It was a little bit rainy, but hot in Greece today. So I wore a male perfume in the morning. Terre d'Hermès. Oh, it's beautiful. I think Terre d'Hermès is. Did you wear EDP or EDT or Parfum? I think Terre d'Hermès is, to be honest, is very unisex. I wouldn't say it's like uber masculine by any means, and it's just that gives that freshness and pop that you need in a hot day. And then there's this other brand from Australia. It's called Chasing Scents, and they have one called Rain Tea, and that's very nice. They have another one from Chasing Scents called Slow World, and that's absolutely beautiful one as well. So if you haven't tried those, go ahead and give it a try. Of course, there's Ariel Shoshana Monday. I had Ariel Shoshana Monday. I split it, and actually then I sold my partial because it wasn't like, it was a nice fragrance, but it didn't really stand out. There's the Miller Harris Tea Tonic. I see this a lot in the discounters, but I never got that. Never bought it. So there's Elizabeth Arden Tea Pistachio Crunch. Green tea pistachio crunch. Ooh, sounds nice. Jill Sanders Black Tea. I ended up getting a bottle of this one, but so far have not received this one. What else is in here? There are so many tea perfumes, but a lot of them I don't know. It lists Key Stay 2000 from Slumber House 2022 as a tea fragrance. I can't remember if I've smelled that one or not. But leave me a comment if you have smelled that one, and leave me a comment. Tell me about tea fragrances that you know of and you have enjoyed, whether it's black tea, and if you know anything with Earl Grey and lavender. Anything in that perfume with those notes, please let me know. Okay, guys. Yeah, leave me a comment if you're watching this later, and let me know what you're wearing today. What are your favorite tea fragrances? Like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, and we shall see you later. Love you all. Bye.